I am 12 hours into a 31-hour crossing across the Atlantic Ocean from England to France. I am doing a whole vlog of this trip, so do check that out if you haven't already. But this video is going to be a tour of the entire ship. So let's go. So I'm just outside of my room. We are in room 928, which is on the 9th floor, and it's super close to the outside. Let me show you. I will put my full room tour that I filmed yesterday at the end of this video. So this is the outdoor area. It's really easy to get outside. You can access it from deck 7, 8, 9, and then 10 is the sun deck. Let's go and have a little look at that now. So this is the sun deck, and as you can see, it is kind of sunny. Lots of people are out enjoying the weather, enjoying some fresh air. So there's loads and loads of space to sit. This ship is only just over a year old, I believe. So everything is pretty modern. It's the Santoña ship we're on, which often does this England to Spain route, or it also can do an Ireland to Spain route. This is the outdoor area. You can't access past this point. Let's go and have a little look. But it is crew only. So yeah, this is authorised personnel only. And this is the skylight that goes down to the sports bar. We'll go and have a look at that in a moment. Right, around the other side, there's no bar or anything on the top deck, which is a shame. I have seen some ferries where you can get a drink and sit out here, enjoy the sunshine. I don't know if anything opens in the summer. There is a small kids play area here. And here is the gym, which I just had a workout on. It's not the best equipment, but pretty standard for outside gyms. This bike has no resistance on it. Yeah, there's a few things. You can get a bit of a workout in. So that was the sun deck, and then look at these clouds on the horizon. Whew. The weather might be turning, might not be a sun deck anymore. But yeah, there's plenty of places to sit. And then you can go down both to deck 9 and to deck 8. I'm not sure if you can access deck 7 from here, but you can go outside round the edge of the ship. Yeah, so this is deck 8. Let's go down. As you can see, there's a huge balcony here. Again, more places to sit. There are plenty of available seats at the moment, but this is March, so it might get busier in the summer, and especially the school summer holidays. Down here we've got a couple of lorries, a couple of cargo containers, and then the open sea. Right. Oh yeah. There's Rich up there. All right. I'll come find you in a bit. Right, let's go in this way. So we're now on deck 8. Up. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I'm allowed in this way. Oh no, I can. All right, so these are more cabins. So what's quite good is that wherever your cabin is, you should be able to access the outdoor area quite easily. We've actually got some ladies' toilets, and it looks like showers here. Oh yeah, so I'm guessing maybe not every cabin has a shower. Oh yeah, showers here. We do have a shower with our cabin, so we don't need that, but some people are in seats, and I'm guessing maybe some people are in cabins with no shower. Right, let's go down to the public area and I'll show you some of the facilities. So yeah, loads and loads of cabins, but like always I would recommend booking early to ensure that you get a cabin. Let's have a look at this map. So we're on deck 8 at the moment. Deck 10 is the sun deck. Deck 9, which is our cabin, is actually just cabins, and then this area is a staff area. Deck 8, we've got freight drivers' cabins, more cabins for passengers. We've got a bar and cafe, kids play area, exhibition, tapas restaurant, reserve seating lounge, premium lounge, and then deck 7, we've got the cabins of the Camino de Playa, information, the shop, some more, oh no, we've got some toilets, and then here we've got the Azul restaurant, which is the a la carte restaurant, and then 5 and 6 are the garage decks. So, what are we on? Deck 8. We're on deck 8, so let's go and have a look at the restaurant facilities here. The ship does really well with nodding to Cantabrian and Basque culture. There's loads of exhibitions about Cantabria and the Basque country. And all of the cabin areas are named after a calle or a camino. So this is Calle Real. Right. This is the bar. It has very sports bar vibes. Currently the Six Nations are on, so the 6 nation flags are up. And this is called Plaza Mayor Bar. And like I say, there is some good, even here, you know, you've got a bit of a map, Camino Ingles, Ferrol. So loads of different elements of culture around the ship. This is giving me very sports bar vibes. There is also a screen up there where they're playing some sport. It's golf now. It was Aussie rules football this morning. And then the Plaza Mayor Bar, you can get various beers, wines, spirits, cocktails, and there's also a small selection of tapas, mainly cheese, ham and olives. We found a deal that we might take advantage of. Where is it? Over here. If we can get this just as a cheese plate, because we don't eat meat, we could do cheese plate, 2 draft beers or 2 glasses of wine. I thought that was 2 draft beers and 2 glasses of wine, but it's still a decent deal if Rich doesn't mind drinking wine. Cocktails are about €9, which isn't too bad, and wine is starting at €3.80. So this is the strange part of the ship. This is a little art exhibition. It's a life-size statue, and this is a menina. It pays homage to Spain's artistic heritage, in particular Diego Velázquez's masterpiece Las Meninas, which was painted in 1656. So this is a life-size statue of all of these paintings. I'm guessing Spanish royalty or aristocracy, but it's like, and this is meant to be a person. So yeah, there's a tiny little art gallery. You can learn a bit more about the art. And then I really like this area. This is like a little naval museum. So it's got some information about northern Spain, information about Roscoff, which is in France, another destination that Brittany Ferries sails to. Bit of information about Portsmouth. Lighthouses of Brittany. I don't think we saw them. Yeah. It's cool to have a little museum in a ferry port while you're actually sailing. Now, the Taberna Tapas restaurant is here, but it looks like it's closed at the moment. It is in the interim of breakfast and lunch, so maybe they've closed it. This is the kids' club here. I'm guessing that really opens in the summer, school holidays especially. And this is a lounge that anyone can hang out in. Just a little area to read or relax. And this is the reserved seating lounge, so this is for people who haven't got cabins. So you can reserve a chair and sleep in these, but it will be for 2 nights. Now this is the Sea Club lounge, which I'm not allowed into. You have to have a club cabin or pay extra for a pass to go in there, but they do include complimentary food and beverages. Some games here, interactive games corner. Alright, let's go down to deck 7. This is La Taberna, but it's not open at the moment. So that is the tapas restaurant, and it's also where we got some breakfast. Rich got a full veggie fry up there. They even had veggie bacon. Down to deck 7. And this is the Azul restaurant. I don't know when this opens. For dinner you do have to make a booking. I'm not sure if you have to for lunch, but this is what they include. So it's €25 for 2 courses, €30 for 3, or $19.80 for a main course. And these are the main courses. Plenty of toilets around if you're out of your cabin, or if you don't have a cabin or don't have a cabin with a toilet. This is the well-being space, but there's no well-being in winter apparently because it is closed. I think you could probably get like a massage there or something maybe. And then there's more seating going along here. This is the little duty-free shop, which also seems to be closed. But it's just pretty much a standard duty-free. Walking down here. This is where you have to come if you want to reserve a dinner reservation at the Azul restaurant. You have to reserve it between 10 and 11 a.m. And yeah, you come here, make your reservation. I guess if you don't, then you might not be able to eat there. Right. And this is the information help desk. I'm pretty sure they speak English, French and Spanish on board. Oh, and this is the deck 7 access. So let's have a little look out here. It does look like the weather's changing. Oh, there's a dog there. I think this is the area you can go with your pets if you bring a dog on board. Yeah, another little area, but obviously if it's sunny, this area is covered, so you might want to be upstairs. Again, if it's rainy, maybe you want to be here. And that's the ship. Let's have a little look at the cabin. I'll pop in the cabin tour that I filmed last night. Welcome to my crib. 31-hour ship edition. So this is the room that we're going to be in for the next 2 nights. We did get the cheapest room going, so we have features like this, which is obviously reflective of Portsmouth right now. It's 11:30. No, this is yeah, a sea view, but not an actual sea. It's a illuminated photo. So we've got 4. You can fit 4 people in this room, which seems quite crazy. It's a bit snug for the 2 of us. So you can pull this one down and, I don't know, maybe pull this one down if you fancy going on the top. And then you've got a bedside table here with both UK and EU plugs, USBs and lights. And then if I could just bring my cameraman round. Thank you. Direction. There is a dressing table / desk here. Little comments form. fill out any comments. And we have actually got a TV. It says smart. Maybe it's a smart TV, babe. Enjoy the entertainment. Live. With French TV, British TV, Brittany Ferries channels. There you go. Come hither. We've got a mirror, a very long mirror, which is actually really handy. We need one of these at home. And we've also got a magnifying mirror. You know what that's for?
Attention, s'il vous plaît. Pour le confort de tous et éviter le déchargement de votre batterie, nous demandons à tous les passagers.
And then here you've just got places to hang your belongings and a couple of pegs. It was very jazzy, lit up patch on the floor, which says Bon Voyage, Feliz Viaje. Right, I've not had a look in the bathroom yet. This is our ensuite. So we've got sink, cups and soap. Very tired looking person here. And we've got a shower. And it all looks very nice and clean. Yeah, it all looks good. So I think that is everything. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been useful, especially if you are going on the Santoña or if you are just curious about what ferries look like in different parts of the world, because I know I am. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already checked out my vlog of the whole ferry ride, it's up here. So if you're sticking around, I recommend you check that one out. Thank you so much, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.